one of the things that we have met here in the home of Mick in Beverly, and we felt that we needed a game changer. And you provided us so many opportunities to help Dr. Carson, and so we made it a project that we wanted to connect with you, to invite you, because this is a type of mission that you have been working on for so long. And I wanted to introduce you in that way, that when I tell people now, I'm helping Greg Lopez, and they say, who's Greg Lopez? Well, we're taking it to a new level when we say that John Phillip came down to help him out. John, please.
Am I red? Because I'm really blushing. I love coming to Colorado. And this all began, Mick was reminding me a little while ago, at SuperPAC in 13? 14. I think it was 13. In 2013. And Mick and I, who'd never met, were standing next to each other watching Sean Hannity interview Dr. Ben Carson. And Mick is just wetting his pants with excitement. and he says out loud, oh, how do I get involved with this? And I arrogantly said, well, I'm the guy that started this thing. He said, really? I said, yeah. He said, will you come out to Colorado and talk to us? And I said, sure. Right? So lots of people say that kind of thing, and you never put it in your calendar. You just kind of ignore it because you know you're not going to hear from them, right? 3 days later, email. Hey, it's Mick. Remember me? We met at SuperPAC. When can you come out? And I've been coming out on a pretty regular basis ever since. And I make the trek out here because of the people. Mick and Bev have become just very dear friends, and my wife is very envious that she missed this trip, but we'll come out next time. And this guy. So probably in, I don't know when it was, but we were, I think, at a restaurant, and Lyle's introducing me. And Lyle says something to the effect, John Phillip Sousa IV doesn't know this, but he was put on this earth by our Creator to do this, to do the Dr. Ben Carson thing. And I'm thinking, really? I thought I was here to do that. And over the hours and days and weeks that went on, I got thinking about what Lyle said. And at the end of the day, he was right. That this was my mission, and the mission has certainly changed. Not a lot, but has changed. So I'm now running a SuperPAC called the Stars and Stripes Forever SuperPAC. Original name, right? It's good great-grandfather was a Republican. And what we're doing is let me back up to the Trump campaign. So after Carson, we thought, do we support Trump? Do we not support Trump? And then Carson came out and supported Trump and said, okay, we'll support Trump. So we ran radio ads on black radio stations in about 5 different states. And we spent quite a bit of money doing this. And in all 5 states, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Ohio, Trump won. And his margin of victory was the black vote. Now, our ads didn't say vote for Trump, because as soon as we would do that, the blacks would turn off the change channels, right? So what we told the folks listening to these radio stations was, if you like school choice, you can't vote for the Democrat. Because Hillary will say, I'm all for school choice. Big asterisk, so long as it's a union school. If you like the number of black babies being murdered by abortion, by all means vote for Hillary. But if you don't, and you think that's terrible, that I forget what the number is, I think is it 3.5 million or 35 million, I just can't remember. It's an enormous number of black babies that are murdered by abortion every year. If you like that, then vote for Hillary. But Republicans don't support that. So you might want to reconsider. And we had a couple of other issues that we ran on the radio stations, and now we're doing it where we continued the process, and we're still running radio spots on black radio stations. I think we're in Wisconsin now, and we're in Virginia, and geez, sorry, I don't remember the other states. But we're having an impact. Not that we're telling the black population that Republicans are great. We're saying, you've been fooled.
Right.
Yeah, you've been lied to. And it's helping. So our main focus right now is seats where Republicans stand a reasonably good chance to win the US Senate back from Democrats. States that Trump carried by a decent margin, where there's good candidates running on the Republican side. Now, we're also doing a couple of other little fun things. So we just put up our second series of billboards in Maxine Waters' district. And that is so far off of our business plan, it's not even funny. But I couldn't resist. And by the way, our donors thought it was a great idea. I don't know whether we'll get rid of her this time or not, but I just can't let her run her mouth the way she does without pushing back a little. And billboards, reasonably inexpensive, and we can get a big message out. And by the way, she's got to drive by these billboards.